1 year ago today, Xavier Dobson lost his life but became a hero with his final act on this earth, protecting his friends from being shot and killed. Snow is in the forecast. Rebecca Sweet's joining us now in the Weather Center. And Rebecca, that snow may not be too much, but it's coming a little earlier than expected, right?
Yes, the Vols are getting a reputation as a second half team, of course, and it seems UT fans are tuning in for those nail-biter moments.
Yeah, that's right. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. Just people really, Katie, are leaning on each other, leaning on prayer. There are multiple prayer service and church services happening today as it is Sunday. So many people out here are really leaning on that right now. And of course, would love any donations, any help that East Tennesseans can really give. Really the volunteer spirit out here.
Well, I'm here with Rebecca Sweet, and we've been taking a look in the Weather Center at just about all the temperature changes and things that we've been seeing out here today. He also took Tennessee early on as those polls began to close. Donald Trump won in Tennessee.
To benefit in Colton's honor.
That's wonderful just to see the support continuing for this young man who inspired so many.
It hasn't stopped.
Thank you so much, Rashad. We appreciate that story. Well, turning now to the weather, we're keeping an eye on those skies as snow falls across East Tennessee. The Vols are now 3-0 with a victory over Ohio. We want to go straight out to WBIR 10 sports anchor Patrick Murray, who is outside Neyland Stadium tonight. And Patrick, for a while there, it was a little bit too close for comfort. Today we spoke with Officer Moats' best friend and a sergeant who trained him. They both say that you couldn't ask for a better friend, officer, or father.
Friends in uniform.
We used to clear our rec calls 7 Mary 3 and 4.
Friends in life.
You wouldn't find a better guy.
Kyle Mitchell remembers his best friend, his former partner, Officer Kenny Moats, who lost his life in the line of duty Thursday.
If there's a guy you wanted to be your best friend, it's Kenny. You just couldn't ask for better.
The two knew each other for 11 years. Many of those spent side by side working the motorcycle unit.
He's a great cop and a great guy and a great dad, a husband and a son. We lost a hero in our community.
A hero, a man who would put his life on the line for anybody. He was a hard charger, according to Sergeant Scott Spicer, who trained Moats.
If you were on a hot call, he wanted to be the first one to get there to help you out and to make sure that you were safe and that you were going to go home okay.
Beyond the badge, Officer Moats was a father, dedicated to his 3 children.
He didn't miss anything. He didn't miss anything for his kids. He adored those boys and his daughter, and we're going to miss him.
Mitchell hopes to continue his best friend's legacy, to be a family man with a heart just like Kenny's.
I just hope for my 4 kids that I'm as good of a dad to mine as he was to his. He was the best dad you could ever imagine. He didn't miss ball games. I'm sorry.
A fallen friend.
Just love that guy. Just love him a lot.
Never forgotten.
I'm going to miss him. We'll all miss him here.
Kyle Mitchell did tell me a funny story about Moats. He said one time the two crashed their motorcycles into each other on accident, flying over their handlebars, laughing so hard before they could get back up. It's just no doubt Moats left a mark in many people's lives.
Whole house down!
Moments after the wind tore through, the damage is hard to see at a home already in the process of rebuilding after the fires in late 2016.
The strong winds that we saw didn't just take this entire roof off of this home that's being rebuilt. It took parts of it and sprinkled it across this property almost everywhere you can see.
After losing the entire house in the fire, this really didn't faze us because it couldn't be as harsh.
Glenn Warren, the homeowner, says it wasn't the news he wanted to hear.
We just kind of accepted it.
It was a bittersweet day for Glenn. He was one of the hundreds surprised with $5,000 from the Dolly My Peoples Fund, but he also was set back in rebuilding.
If she can put up with us, we can put up with Mother Nature.
And Mother Nature, no matter what she brings, isn't stopping Glenn from rebuilding. His home is all he has left to remember his wife Carol by. She was involved in an accident and never recovered.
That's the real reason. She fell in love with that place the minute she walked into it. So it's important.
The view is what captured Carol's heart, and Carol is what captured Glenn's.
This was the place she wanted to be, and she loved it. So it means everything to us, and it always will.
Even though they will have to start rebuilding again, Glenn says it's nothing to lose sleep over.
A number of 2x4s, a number of 4x8 sheets of plywood, a lot of nails. Don't compare. Don't compare. So we'll just redo it.